Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Some more Warhammer 2 Total War. We're about to lose one of our settlements because we couldn't get there on time to defend it, but that's fine. Don't worry about a thing. We have decent income, a decent amount of stuff to throw at the enemy, and future is looking somewhat bright. So yeah. You know what? Sure. Come on. Yeah, I'm waiting for the inevitable dong noise. It's a sort of dong noise, right? The thing that goes when you are supposed to have a battle with someone, or someone attacks you. Yeah, at any rate. I've been thinking about something, like, I had this sort of dark, I don't want to say premonition, but this sort of, I'm not quite sure what you would call it, but yeah. I had a dark thoughts, I suppose, crept into my mind, as in, you know, I have this entire glorious plan all laid out. What happens if, by some
battle calls me.
miracle, no intention of fighting you, start off from wherever you came from. Alright, what happens if by some strange miracle I do manage to, you know, do everything that I've planned out for this episode? All is around self, map wide. This seems like the most powerful thing in the universe for some reason. Exorcism, what does it do? Targeted if undead around self. Active if casting. -8 leadership. We'll go for rolling. It was there from the beginning. You know it was. You would have been disappointed if I didn't do it. Port, give me liberty. I'll give me that now. I mean, I suppose I could go with this. Sure, yeah, whatever. Give money from fell cargo. Huh? What does it do? Ooh. Cool. That is pretty cool, okay? Those cargo things are relatively powerful. And I've decided, since I cannot invade due to the Maelstrom still being a thing for some reason, or being a thing once more, I suppose. What I will do instead is I will have Dwarfy go on a forced march all around the coast, collecting various bits of cargo here and there. And once he's done with that, we'll figure out what to do with him then. But the dark thought was, what if I do everything I planned on doing, and then I get backstabbed by the lizardmen? Which wouldn't be beyond them. I think we'd be in for one hell of a tragedy. Of the Spanish sort, but,
Can I offer assistance?
well, it's just, yeah, he is hoping that it never happens, and we'll just not talk about it ever again. So yeah, move Command Malicious up north to secure the thing. To sell us down south to do the combat, and then I suppose Command is in the same spot up north because it's literally the only place where any sort of fighting can happen. And then I guess we declare war on the Lizardmen that really like us up here. It's the only thing we can do, right? So, yeah, I suppose we do that until the storm ocean god person thing. Ripper Horn Tribe, yeah. Oh, I'll have my allies out. We do that until the Storm Ripper God person thing, Mamajig, disappears, and we can traverse the sea once again.
Protect Elves one.
I wonder if I can traverse the sea even now with all the attrition. Probably not. Like it's made so that they all die, right? Most likely. Yeah, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure, but I would assume so, yeah.
Right,
go and murder them. Take what is ours, restore law and order, as they say. Oh, and we are going to need a bit of a
loyal prince. Sailing on.
Economic boost. All things considered. We're building Dwarfy up to be quite the character, though. He picked up some rather nice armor for himself, and now he's going to probably pick up some more mystical items and whatnot, so yeah. Like that quite a bit. Chariots. Look, CA has never done chariots right, so I don't expect they suddenly did them right with this one faction in the game. That's, by the way, not even a DLC faction, so if this was a DLC faction, I would have taken the chance. But alas, alack, 'tis not, so yeah. Now, I do grow tired of fighting Lizardmen. I also am fully aware that there is very little else I can do in the way of quite literally anything and everything, so yeah. Though I say that, I could leave this guy to take a bunch of stuff out over here. I'm toying with the idea in my head. Essentially, we just let him do his thing. Burn places down to the ground, and we come in and colonize them later. I thought, what does this mean? Double notifications for this character, right?
For honor.
Don't. I don't know. Yeah, fine.
Starting out. Your word.
What do you want? Do you want a pair of dragons? Is there any reason why I should give you... Let's compare the two dragons. The moon dragon is better. Okay. We'll take 2 moon dragons then. I mean, it's ever so slightly weird that the moon dragon is straight up better. But I assume he gets some cool points. And then that sort of translates into a little bit more HP or something, I don't know. Seems sensible, right? The Empire's doing rather well. Almost as well as the Greenskins, so... You know what? I'm pleased. Yes, I am. I really wanted to invade the deserts in the south, though. That would have been something. We will get the chance, just not right now, yeah? High Elves. Military Alliance. Yes! As long as you're not fighting... No. Just fighting evil people. What Marathi, actually? Marathi's doing terribly poorly. Eh. As you'd suspect, I suppose. What the hell is that? I can see something move, probably in War Weary. Oh. Oh well. Got bad news for you. There's a whole load more of war where this came from. Some would actually say that we're in a state of total war. I will show myself the way out, sorry.
Checklist.
Okay. Go.
For the king.
Do them in, as they say.
Tremble before
Yeah, this is
me.
not worth fighting.
I will give you victory.
Du hast. There you go.
Claim this
Take
place
back
for
what is mine,
Ulfwa.
thank you very much. Yeah, well, it's mostly preserved too. Lovely. Okay, you gain some armor. Cool, cool. We don't have a lot of armor. In the,
Their skill is well known.
or on the whole. Yes, this one. Oh! Immortality first. Immortality takes precedent over quite literally anything and everything.
Wisdom awaits.
Can I offer assistance? Setting off.
Alright, so we're sending Commander Lucius to the north. We're sending you to the north as well. What did you just... Oh, alright. I'm going to perform better in battle, perform better on the campaign map. Perform better on the campaign map. Good.
Sailing away. Your command.
Good. Now,
Until next
I want you to land there at High Sentinel. And now everything is sorted. Or as they would say in a pretty old strategy game, everything is prepared. Right, it's actually pretty accurate. What's it? Impression, yeah. Grab me a pair of silver helmets, even though they're not particularly great, and yeah, tell you what, next turn we're moving you, we're running you more like down south. Okay.
dauntless.
How do I just get rid of you? Seriously, like, because I keep doing this, and it's kind of hilarious, but it's kind of fitting too. Nice. I don't like the random appearing hordes, though. That doesn't make any sense. That's just stupid. All of a sudden, a horde of snot will appear in the middle of nowhere. For no reason whatsoever. I mean, I get it. It is within the lore. It's kind of what makes Warhammer interesting in the books and the tabletop and everything else. But here, it's a bit annoying. All of a sudden, a full stack army of Beastmen will appear in the middle of these woods. Your nearest army? Hundreds of miles away. Nowhere to be found. Prepare to lose 6 settlements by the time they get to where you need them to be. Oh, these guys' army is in the middle of the sea. It would be horribly, horribly evil of me to backstab them and attack them immediately, wouldn't it? Yes, it would, Juggernaut. Yes, it would. Well, no points for guessing what I'm gonna do. Where are you going exactly? The enemy's down south. He's not here. He's sieging your capital. You want to go and race him and siege his capital back? I don't recommend it. Income from trade minus 55. Yeah, sure. There's a bunch of influence secured. I say a bunch, it's not a bunch, it's a little bit, but hey. Alright, fine, this is fine. So,
Moving out.
get a move on.
My infinite knowledge.
You've leveled up again, it's quite the thing. Should I get you one of these, like, wards or something? Or exorcism? Exorcism seems cool. We get him exorcism. Let's get him exorcism. Alright. Now, forced march all the way down here to deal with the lizardmen and whatnot. And my two other
How can I assist?
great noble armies.
Going ashore. Defender of truth.
Lovely. How's Swamptown doing? -4, about the same as it was before.
Behold.
You can upgrade this to level. Yeah. It's like a nationwide buff. Got to admit and I don't like admitting this, but it's the truth. God damn it, Morathi has cooler stuff in terms of buildings. Pleasure Cult buildings are very fun because you unlock so many things through those buildings, and you unlock a crap ton of map-wide upgrades through certain specialized buildings. I believe some of them are have to be built in the capital. Maybe I'm not 100% on that, but you unlock so much stuff by that, it's insane. And here we're like, well, build this and you get 5% more trade income. And I'm like, yeah, alright. Even economy buildings are cooler for the, well, I mean, okay. In fairness, they do use slaves, which is going to make things infinitely more interesting, no matter how you put it, but, you know. Still doesn't change the fact that it's infinitely more interesting. Sort of came claimed by you lot. Alright. You're stupidly strong, and it's good. It's good, considering my aim is not, no, wrong army. My aim is not single solitary map-wide domination, it's more of a shared high elven glory sort of idea. A manifest of destiny, if you will.
Prime for action.
Okay. That's 16. I'm thinking we build 2 more Swordmasters of what's-his-face, and then we move you over to the Bad Swamps and we build whatever it is that we can build here. Probably like either a chariot or the field artillery thing. Not quite sure. I'll see how I feel like when we get there, but you know, until we do.
My infinite knowledge is yours.
Oh, look, the Bloodlust actually made it here on, made it here relatively quickly.
On my way.
So I'm glad to see that, of course.
Others
Varlin has reached rank 5. Do you want me to be completely honest with you? I don't quite remember where Varlin is. Oh, he's in the Navy, okay.
brave and true.
He's a jolly little sailor.
Onward then.
Oh. Okay, move along.
terms, and I shall consider.
What do you want? You can smell it in the air, can't you? Well, no. Instead, what will happen is this. I'll try line with. Huh. Oh well. I'll fight. Look, I'll fight them. Yeah, I'll fight them if they come to your defense. I made a vow not to fight other high elves, and I will endeavor to do so. I will endeavor not to do so in the future. But if they're going to defend Lizardmen over their own, I was going to say over their own flesh and blood for some reason, over their own flesh and blood, then you know what? To hell with them. That's a black arc, isn't it? What do they do? A genuine question. What do they do? Now, let me specify. What can they do to me? Well, you see, Juggernaut, they hurt a lot because they're among the hardest units in the game to get. I know. I understand that. I figured as much. But how doth one fight them? Is what I'm sort of more curious about.
We will endure.
Your instructions. Treading lightly.
Right, there we go.
Master of the White Tower.
This battle site? Yes, okay. What if we were vampires? We would be rather excited at this point. Where are you still down there? You are! You're still down there, you weird individuals. Alright, whatever. Judge not lest ye be judged and all that. What do we get? Again? Favourable winds. Alright. Pardon me for not being the most elated person in the world when it comes to ever so slightly more favourable winds being found on a shipwrecked boat or the mysterious island. Same difference, really.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Phoenix Guard, though. Yeah, unlocks the Phoenix Guard, they're awesome. We can build many of them. Build a full army of Phoenix Guard. Ooh.
I await your
We
command.
should get on that.
Forward at once.
Okay, research. We don't have any of this. It requires cattle ranch, lumberyard, eastern bazaar, iron smelter, salt distillery, all stuff you may have noticed do not have. But oh well. Actually, how do I get all of that? Legitimate question. A salt distillery? Where doth one find such a thing? Is it a resource building? It's probably a resource building, isn't it? I mean, I need to find salt on the map and open up the unironical literal salt mines? Not something I'm particularly looking forward to. You seem to be all buddy-buddy over there, and you're all buddy-buddy-ly dying. Which is great for me. Because it opens and paves the way forward for me, but you know, I sort of would prefer if you didn't do that. You catch my drift? Did you just summon an army? Yeah. Alright, let's coordinate a war target. What? They've disappeared. Huh. You know, I think we've been playing the game wrong this entire time. I think what we should be doing instead is playing it from this map mode. Think about it for a second, let it marinate, and then come back to me. Okay, diplomacy. Ooh, well, first of all, is there anyone potentially willing to sign a
Yes, strange creature.
unification treaty of sorts, as it were, with yours truly?
Certainly not. At your service.
About you.
Now that you are here, I will.
That would be.
Not one welcome
At
my
that point,
southern
most.
kin.
Ooh, hello.
Loic forbids us.
Join, and I will pay you like 2,000. Et voila! Okay.
Alariel, do not attempt to lie to me. I will.
The first to join us. Now, does it? Yes, it does. Minus 40 diplomacy with High Elves, minus 8 public order map wide. But that is fine. Oh, that is oh so fine. Now, you do possess an army. You will use said army. You will make it go at flak speed. You will garrison the little shite hole you call a defensive structure here, and you will defend it until I manage to link you up with the rest of our glorious little empire. Now,
at your service. Can I offer assistance?
again, diplomacy.
Let's hear it.
I can't use my... Okay. You. Oh, for crying out loud. Sometimes they let me click, sometimes they don't. It's a very confusing experience. This lot. Hi. Sorry about that. I hate you. I want to go to war. 8 turns until we can do that. I am amused, but not impressed.
Phoenix Court, if you will it.
Lethal grace given forward.
You get like 2.
Onward then.
8 turns, best I can do is 2.
Protect it.
Alright. Put
Assyrian
you right up
guides
there.
us.
We're gonna
I like
tread
that.
on your soil a little bit and not give a flying F.
Command me.
Because we're bastards.
Moving out.
Like that, yeah? As for you, see, this is a very interesting little conundrum we have. We can build the White Lions, which are a great sword infantry of some description, but they don't appear to be that good, do they? Let's compare them to these guys. Yeah. They're actually just straight up terrible. Okay. So the White Lions, not that good. Chariot, pretty good. Chariot is pretty good. Anti-infantry, fire moving. Melee is not that good. But yeah. Great Eagle. Been there, seen that, don't like it. Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. Again, been there, seen that. Don't dislike it. Having 2 of them would be nice. Alternatively, Frostheart Phoenix. Alternatively, Flamespire Phoenix. Can we compare the 2? Yes, and this one is straight up better. You know what? We'll build 2 Phoenixes, whatever the plural form is. We'll build 2 of them. and we'll ship them over to the front lines immediately. Also, if I can just, you know, do this as a bit of a, I don't want to say love letter, but you know what I mean, to civilization, deploying troops from like one end of the map to the other. So cool. You get them on trains, and you go choo-choo. Bit of an inside joke with someone. Yeah, you deploy them on trains go choo-choo, and you get them to the front lines, like on another continent somewhere. Oh, so awesome. So awesome to do that. Where else moved? Ah! Yes, you are a thing.
Heard their abilities praised.
Aha, a thing. Yes, good.
Shadow warriors.
You will join up with this army, worry not.
Sorceress.
Mighty chariot you have there. I like it. Arnheim, out of all places, in its corrupt, tarnished glory. Oh well. You're spreading corruption too, aren't you? Yeah. Arnheim is corrupt as all hell. That's fine. Because to all intents and purposes, all that means is that it gives me a reason to build one of those shrines of what's-its-face, and then we'll get rid of the corruption. Of course, we need to survive all the revolts, rebellions, and chaos incursions that'll happen between now and then, but, you know, we can do that. That's not that difficult. Factional constructors start. Have you done that already? As in literal seconds ago.
What?
Alright, whatever. Get those guys into Arnhem. Arnhem, sorry. Arnhem is
There was only
down
vengeance.
somewhere else.
We begin.
It's in the Netherlands, I believe. You need archers. Get some archers going.
As a mage,
We'll give you
the wind
this
hearken to me.
dude. And all of a sudden, you are a mighty army indeed. And here is where I turn into an utter bastard and go... Oi! Grenskins. No, sorry. Lizardskins. I don't want to call my allies to help. I just want to fight you. There we go. Now, everyone on the map is going to dislike me, which they sort of already do because I've confederated, but
You may approach.
I don't care all that much.
Asur,
I want
attack!
territory.
None shall live. Asur, we fight.
Behold.
Hoeth guides me.
Our time is now, ladies and gents. Our time is now.
Ulfuan Prince.
Oh, it just goes down here, you go up here.
Traveling.
Right. And a few turns from now, we will also do the quest battle, so there's that to look forward to, I suppose. Okay, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and next time I'm going to do, well, more of the same, pretty much. We're going to start our proper war against the Elizabeth in the north, and probably just stomp out all of their stuff, really, before they even get a chance to respond, but hey, that's how we roll, apparently. Anyways, until then, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.
Moving out.